Hello, it's those Utah sisters, and in this video, we're explaining pass the blank. For the example of the game, we're going to be playing pass the rubber chicken, but in your class, you can use any object. So for this game, all you need is a list of questions for the teacher, and then you need an item to pass around, and you need one item per group that you're going to play with. So in my class, we play generally with like 3 groups, and so I have 3 of them, and we play with rubber chickens, but you can play with anything. A ball, a clothespin, could literally be anything. Okay, so you're going to split the class into groups of 10 or more students, arranging them in a line or sitting in a circle. If you arrange them in a line, it will be one person in the front and then making a straight line behind them, essentially. Each group should choose one member to begin while the person next to or directly behind them holds the rubber chicken. So if you're doing lines, the person each, like the front of each line, is the person you're asking the question to, and the person directly behind them would be holding it. If you're in a circle, you're going to pick a starting spot, and the person next to them would be holding the rubber chicken. The teacher will call out a question. So, for example, in my class, I would say, name 3 types of quadrilaterals. And the students will immediately begin passing the rubber chicken around the circle or back down the line. If the chicken returns to the original person before they've answered, they must switch groups. But if they manage to answer before it comes back to them, they succeed, and then the next person in the circle gets a turn. So again, if I'm playing in a circle, I'm trying to answer as quickly as I can before the rubber chicken essentially gets to me. If it gets to me before I've named 3 quadrilaterals, I have to change groups. If not, I'm good, and then it just goes down the line. So the person who was holding the rubber chicken, they'll probably be starting, and the next person will be holding the rubber chicken. If you're playing in a line, it's a lot easier to keep track of. The front person, if the rubber chicken makes it all the way to the back of the line before the front person has answered, they swap lines. If not, they stay in their line and they just now go to the back, and the next person in the front is the new person being asked a question. So it's really easy. It's really fun. It's a great warm up game. I play it quite frequently in my classroom just to help practice repetition and speed with those quick things that you need to build that skill for in your classroom. If you give it a try in your classroom, be sure to tag us at those Utah Sisters.